Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna get right into it. As you may have heard, this boxer right here, like the fight that went on in the Olympics, this fighter right here, name is Imane Khelif. I think I'm pronouncing that name right. Imane Khelif fought a young lady, and I'm thinking within about 30 to 40 seconds, she just gave up, right? Because this person right here, Imane Khelif, looks to be like a male. You know what I mean? Looks to be a man. And but I don't know. They said that she failed some type of gender test, right? And so, like I said, the woman tried to fight her, but the woman couldn't, withstand the punishment that this boxer right here, Imane Khelif, was dishing out, right? And so a lot of people was up in arms and saying that it was unfair, which I agree that it was unfair. I'm not, I don't know if this person is a male or a female. And so however she identified, but I think that the best thing for this, like when you had this kind of situation, like you could have like a third category for people that fall into this category, so where they can compete with each other. It might be a small like subsection, but still it wouldn't be in my opinion, it wouldn't be fair for the women to have to compete against this person, and it wouldn't be fair for this person right here maybe to compete against the men, depending on because they say they base all of this stuff on hormone levels, right? And so if their hormone levels fall in between like what a man and a woman's hormone level, then they should have, in my opinion, they should have their own category, and it's instead of having them compete like if this person Imane Khelif identified as a man and wanted to fight the men, then that would be different. You know what I mean? That would be different. But this person right here chose to fight as a woman, knowing, and everybody knows that this person right here, Imane Khelif, has an distinct advantage over women, because she has more hormones, and more muscle mass than a woman would have. But that's, and so Shannon Sharpe came to her defense, right, and said that she that people need to get over, and people need to if they say that she's a woman, then she's a woman. What I want to do is I want to react to Shannon Sharpe's comments, and then just like listen to what he said, and then, like I said, react to Shannon Sharpe's comments, because I think Shannon Sharpe, as a professional athlete, I can't see how he can take this opinion. But here we go with Shannon Sharpe's comments.
First match of the Paris 2024 Olympics, when her opponent, Angela Carini of Italy, quit after taking several blows to the face in the opening round of the bout. The victory was fueled misguided controversy around Khelif, who's been targeted by critics and has been misgendered her throughout the games. Khelif's participation in the women's boxing has been scrutinized in recent days after reports resurfaced that she failed to meet gender eligibility tests of the Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi last year. At the time, sporting officials alleged that the boxer failed to an unspecified test because they had male chromosomes. Khelif was born a woman and has always competed as a woman. See, Ocho, look.
You got. All right, so if Khelif failed the test, right, that would have qualified. If that would have qualified her as being a male, then why was she allowed to compete with women? So that's one thing I'm not understanding. But people want to, like, for the sake of being woke, they want to they want everything to be all inclusive, and everything, in my opinion, is not for, not for everybody. But I'm gonna get to some more of Shannon Sharpe's comments, because I think, I can't see how he takes
me confused now. You got me confused because you said a whole lot of everything, but to me it's
she was born a
nothing.
woman. She was
Are you
born
sure?
a woman.
She was.
Here's the thing. I don't know if you watch it, but when they bring these doctors, because right now there's a lot of transgender people are trying to get right. And when they bring these people to Capitol Hill, and these senators and these representatives on the other side, when they ask doctors very specific questions. Doctor, I want to ask you one thing. Can this person that you're talking about, can they have a child? Can this woman have a child? Yes, she can. Does this woman have a period? Yes, she does. So how is she not a woman? Biologically and anatomically, how is she not a woman? Now, the problem that I have, this is a very similar situation. I don't know if you followed it.
I haven't. That's why you got me a little confused now.
How about this? There was a young lady from South Africa. Her name was Caster Semenya. She was born a woman.
Right.
But
this is the little secret of adult film actors. Last Friday, I went out with a man who is older than me.
Her body produces high levels of testosterone.
Okay.
What they wanted her to do in order to compete against women, they wanted her to take blockers to block it. So you don't want me to take things to help me win,
right?
Which is PEDs, but you want me to ingest something into my body to suppress what God has made me.
Now, that still don't justify, like, it's not a woman's fault if this person has, if they have a hard time identifying, like where this person should be categorized, either the male or female, then like I said, maybe they should have a third category. Because now if this person had to fight men, then then they would be in protest, and they would think that, like if Imane Khelif had to fight against a man, Imane Khelif would be protesting, saying that it's not fair. So I don't understand why, why the Imane Khelif and people don't understand that this is not fair to women. Like, women should not have to fight somebody who has, who has like more testosterone than most women, and maybe a little bit less, than some men. But like, all men don't have the same amount of testosterone either. So in my opinion, this person, either they should have their own category, which, like I said, which they fight under, or they should have like a separate they should be able to have to fight men. And so let me listen to some more what Shannon has to say.
You said God made everybody always say, Ocho, they say God made you man and woman.
Woman, yes, sir.
Okay. He made her like this. So in order for you to compete, I need you. No, I'm not. Right. Every man doesn't have the same level of testosterone. But if he's born with those parts, is he any less of a man? So because if a woman is born with those parts and she produces a higher level of testosterone, does that make her any less of a woman?
Right.
I'm asking, what do you think?
No.
Because for the longest time, can she conceive a child? Does she have a period? That's all.
Yes. That's all that matters.
Simple.
Right.
I don't want to get into all of this and what she chose to identify as.
That's where I'm kind of confused.
All right, so like I said, this person, to me, like looking at this picture right here, this person looks to have like the bone structure of a male. Like Shannon Sharpe wouldn't even, like, if this person was trying to play in the NFL with Shannon Sharpe, they would get some pushback on that too, because if they're not sure of what this person's gender is, then a lot of those guys probably wouldn't want to compete against this person either. And so that's why I think Shannon Sharpe is being like a little bit he's being a little hypocritical. This person right here, definitely, in my opinion, and most people's opinion, you know, looks to be more so closer to a man than a woman, you know, and so that's giving this person like an unfair advantage over women. Women train, you know, these women who train for years and years in order to be, you know, to get to this point in the Olympics and then come up and face this kind of unfair situation. But you know, Shannon Sharpe is getting a lot of pushback on this, and I think rightfully so. That's my opinion on it. Let me know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, leave a comment and let me know what you think about, you know, the stance that Shannon Sharpe is taking in this, you know, on this case. With that being said, I'll see you all on the next episode. Peace.